All right, this is lab 0110, the finite state acceptor. In this lab, we're supposed to create a finite state acceptor that outputs a 1 after 101, followed by an even number of zeros and then an odd number of ones. I chose to do example 7 because this is the problem that gave me the most trouble. It outputs 3 different places, right here, here, and here. When I mean outputs, it outputs a 1 at those 3 locations. So now, let's try it. So I start on state A, and I give it a 1. 0 output goes to B. Then I give it a 0. 0 output goes to C. Then I give it a 1. 0 output goes to D. I give it a 0. 0 output, I go to E. I give it a 1. 0 output, I go to P. And then I give it a 0. 0 output, I go to N. Then I give it another 0. I go to F with a 0 output. And finally, when I give it a 1, I get a 1 output there. Then we go to L. I give it a 0 output. Goes to C. I give it a 1 output. It goes to D with a 0. I give it a 0. It goes to E with a 0 output. I give it another 0. It goes to F with a 0 output. Another 0 to I with a 0 output. Another 0 back to F with a 0 output. Finally, we give it a 1. It outputs a 1 right here. Then I give it a 1. And when I clock it in, it gives me a 0. And then once I'm at H and I give it a 1, it gives me the 1 output, finishing the code.